Oh, hi. So, for this week, I'm doing last night I got the idea of writing a musical with Tanner, about writing a musical with Tanner, but it's like a web series musical. And I got this idea at like 11 o'clock last night and wrote the first scene in the musical. Um, this is, potentially not even going to happen, but I still like the idea of doing this, so I'm going to show you what my first take of the scene is. What if we wrote a musical and posted all the songs online? Doesn't that sound awesome? It sounds like a waste of time. We have all this pent-up talent and no way to show it off. I think we could share it online. I think people will just sign off. There's banter here, in which I convince Tanner that we should do this. We'll have an online web-based musical without all the cheesy chat room scenes. An online web-based musical, just like title of show meets Glee. There'd be self-aware jokes about theater folks, but they'll be coming from you and me. An online web-based musical on your laptop screen. This is where I convince him that we should do it, because it's kind of a web series. And so far, web series have only really appealed to nerd types, kind of like gamers, sci-fi junkies, and D&D types. And I want to appeal to our kind of nerd, like musical theater nerds. For example, we'll write songs just like Sondheim, cause people love Sondheim. But they won't be like Sondheim, cause let's face it, we're not Sondheim. And what rhymes with Sondheim that can make the words in this song rhyme? I think it's about time we broke from this one line and sing about how we find how talents like yours and mine are more than just a dime, a dozen, and I can't rhyme anymore. And there's a little bit here where I don't know where to come in. And I keep missing it. And then I'm like, we'll have an online web-based musical about our seemingly boring lives. An online web-based musical about our children, friends, and wives. We'll exploit all our friends and use pop culture trends and get at least a half a dozen likes. An online web-based musical about our mundane lives. And then I realized that I said mundane lives twice, even though this time I think I messed up and said boring. So yeah, I said mundane too many times. So we think, what else should we write about? And we come up with the conclusion that we should just write about being music teachers in our mid-20s and the trials and tribulations of being an adult in the 21st century. And Tanner says something along the lines of, our students will like us and be a constant source of comedy. Our families will tolerate us just like any loving family. We can talk about our problems and make fun of their triviality. I don't think that's a word, but who cares? It should be. And we'll have an online web-based musical about our seemingly mundane lives. An an online web-based musical. I'll have to come up with other lines. The ratings won't matter because just like the subject matter, it'll just be comprised of you and me. An online web-based musical about the mundane lives of you and me. That's really all I have so far. And the banter is funnier when it's said by two people and not being narrated by me trying to remember how the piano part is supposed to go. So, look forward to it.